Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here. This will be the only video of the week. I'm actually doing some army training for the entire week. This pre-recorded, but a lot has happened before this recording. It's Saturday night right now, and starting on Friday, remember how I always said big news drops on Friday and gets swept under the rug and people tend to forget about it? I don't think anyone's forgetting about this. The thing that started everything going on, Little White Mouse decided to leave the community contributor program. And she cited a couple reasons, but among them, I guess the tipping point was she was in the private CC Discord channel. You know, we have a... or... I say we, but I'm not a CC. So, while I was there, there's a Discord channel that all the CCs are in, and all the devs are in, people from Russia, you know, St. Petersburg, various Wargaming employees, where we conversed, or where I used to converse with them. However, she said that one of them belittled her regarding the whole Yukon incident and some of the information she had dug up regarding a bunch of things, and then also demanded respect and some other stuff, which I find hilarious because, you know, in the 4 or 5 years that I was a CC with them, they never demanded respect from anyone. Some CCs and former CCs talked to those devs and employees like they were poop underneath their shoes, and they didn't do anything. So the only reason I can think of why they would treat Little White Mouse this way is, one, because they thought they could get away with it, because she's a nice person. She's a very nice person, and not the type to go out there and just be an absolute dick. So they probably thought they could get away with it. The other reason why is Little White Mouse is a constant reminder of their incompetence. Her being a CC is a constant reminder for them that they are not doing the things they need to do with the parameters of the game. I really think that the tipping point was probably the USS Missouri and her discovery that it was not earning what it should be earning. And I can see why they would want to alienate her, because her being there, you know, it's like looking at a redheaded stepchild. I mean, they just don't like her being there because every time she says something, it reminds them they're just not doing what they should be doing as developers and showrunners of this game. So she made the decision to leave. She couldn't take it anymore. I respect that. Good for her. Probably should have done it a while ago. I'll miss her reviews of new ships and everything. I'm sure she'll still do them, but she invested a lot of time in the game. And this is how Wargaming treats people that are their champions, that champion the game. They crap on them. They crap on them until these people can't take it anymore, and then they leave. So that was the first part of the big news. And then over the next 24 hours, a lot of CCs stood in solidarity with Little White Mouse. A lot of them left, 15 to be exact. Some I could imagine probably could have left a while ago. It's not going to hurt them whatsoever. Flambass left, and you know, honestly, I don't think he really needed to be a CC. I think he was just there for convenience at that point, but he doesn't rely on it whatsoever. And then other individuals left. Some that you probably haven't heard of, some of the smaller CCs, some of the larger CCs, some CCs that have already left and come back once. Jingles left again. You might remember he quit being a CC over the Sir Fox incident quite a while ago. Another CC who left had actually been booted from Wargaming before being invited back over the Graf Zeppelin incident. So a lot of them left, though, because they just don't like feeling like they're shilling anymore, or they don't like the way they're being treated, or the way Little White Mouse was treated. I suspect a few of them are probably doing it because, you know, it looks good, and it's a way to get them clicks. But, you know, whatever the reason, that's fine. I mean, it does show solidarity, and it does send a very, very large message to Wargaming that, hey, we won't tolerate this, and we're tired of you, you know, treating us this way. Little White Mouse gave a couple demands to Sub-Octavian, and he said he'd meet her halfway on a couple, but the third one regarding camouflage and the Yukon said he wouldn't budge on. That's also another tipping point. I will say, though, as CCs, we're really not in a position to demand anything whatsoever. I mean, we're really no one. I mean, you do that, you start doing that, they'll just tell you to pound sand. But In her case, though, I would make an acceptance because they agreed to. It was a special circumstance with the Yukon and the way they treated her and the hard work she put in. So I can understand that from her perspective. Will this make a difference? Honestly, the cynic in me says no, not at all. In fact, you know, this probably does Wargaming, probably doing them a service by all of them leaving, because I've thought for a couple years now that the CC program's somewhat antiquated. I mean, really, Wargaming doesn't need it, and they know they don't need it. And that's why there might be a little PR hiccup in the very beginning with this, but in the long run, they don't care. They don't care because it's such a small portion of the community that actually listens to CCs or follows CCs. You know, it's like 5% maybe, even 5 to 10%, if even 10%. 10% is just being extremely liberal, but the rest of the players, they don't pay attention to what's going on with this type of stuff. They'll just go in, they'll spend money, and that's that. Hopefully that 5% not buying anything or just getting pissed is enough to make a difference, but again, I'm skeptical that it's going to do anything. I also wonder how many of the CCs are actually going to stay quit. I wonder if any of them are going to go back when Wargaming begs them to come back, if they do, and I hope they don't. I hope they decide to stick to their guns on this, because you know, this treatment's been going on too long. It's been happening to both the community and CCs, and it's no way for a game development company to treat, you know, they're starting to look like Blizzard, or, well, Blizzard as of late. Blizzard never used to be as bad as it is, but they're also starting to look like EA and Activision, and just, actually, EA has probably gotten a little better even, so Wargaming, just the utter antipathy that they have for the people that support them the most, the fact that they're just willing to toss them to the wayside, I mean, it's kind of disgusting, and it's upsetting, and, you know, I kind of, I felt that as well, with what happened to me. You know, rash decisions cause big headaches, and they're seeing this already, because I know a lot of my followers, a fair amount, have said they're shutting their wallets because they also follow Little White Mouse. I'm willing to wager just about everybody that follows me or another CC follows Little White Mouse, because quite honestly, her reviews are the best in the business. No one does better ship reviews than a Little White Mouse. She can tell you the most intricate things about every single ship out there, and that's why she was such a pain in the side of Wargaming, because when the ships don't act the way they should, she points it out. And it's a constant reminder to them that they've got someone else doing the job that they should be doing. She also pointed out that Missouri is not earning what it should be earning, and that, again, a constant reminder. So, and that brings up another point. Wargaming does these things, like these stealth nerfs to the Missouri that they don't expect anyone to notice. And then you've got someone, a CC, that does notice it to the benefit of the community, and this is exactly what happens. No good deed goes unpunished. So it's very unfortunate what happened with her. I do applaud the CCs that left, though. You know, definitely standing in solidarity with her is a good thing, but it's just sad. It's sad that, you know, people that devote time and effort to this game and do things for Wargaming, you know, sometimes without question, are treated this way. And I'm glad they got rid of me a while ago. They actually did me a favor. I'd been thinking about leaving for months before that, just because the program's not as fun as it used to be. It's lost a lot of that fun. North America team's not what it used to be. It's run by individuals that I really don't think they know what they're doing, but, you know, they're always under constant scrutiny from St. Petersburg, which I don't think they know what they're doing either, and that's evidenced in the way things are going right now. So this money is slowly becoming nothing more than a cash grab. They're going to do whatever they can to rake in the money while the game still has some life cycle left. I hate saying that and sounding cynical about the game, because I still enjoy the game. I still have a lot of fun with it, but you know, I've said it before, players deserve to have their devotion to the game rewarded, and that's just not happening. CCs who have spent time and effort deserve to have their loyalty rewarded, and Wargaming is just not doing that, because, hell, they don't even listen to the CCs, because a lot of the issues they're having right now have been pointing out time and time again. I can't remember how many videos I've done while I was a CC, while I was still one, just telling them they have a PR issue. They need to hire a PR individual, one that specializes in that. They never did. So I'm done with that. You know, good luck to them moving forward, but I don't know how they're going to recover with their veteran players regarding this, because I know a lot of them are shutting their wallets. A lot are pissed about this. It'll be interesting to see how things play out this week. I'm just going to kind of sit and watch. Like I said, I've got military duty, so I'm not playing the game at all. I'm just going to kind of keep my ear to the ground, see what happens, and go from there. It'd be good to step back and focus on other things. So, anyhow, want to know your thoughts, those of you that follow the White Mouse, what you think, and I'll catch you all later. Zoop out.